It's not about small talk. It's about understanding your partner's point of view and offering support and letting your partner know that you are their number one fan. Hi everybody, this is Life with Leonard and welcome to another episode. Now on this channel, if you are new here, I strive to motivate and inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And if this type of content interests you, can I kindly invite you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video if you do, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. And when you subscribe, please remember to hit the all notifications, and that way you would be notified, and of course you won't miss out whenever I upload new videos. Now I'm sure that you've heard this saying before, that it says communication is key to any relationship. Now this sounds like a cliche, but it's true. I think it's really easy to tell people that communication is important in a healthy relationship, but it's not as easy to explain how to communicate. And if we're never taught how to use this key, then we'll never be able to open the door to healthy communication. You might wonder, why is communication in a relationship so important? Because communication in relationships is essential to having a happy, healthy partnership. Your partner is likely the person that you spend most of your time with, which means that there's a greater risk of misunderstandings and conflict. But when you perfect communication in your relationship, you will be rewarded with a happy, healthy, and successful relationship. In this episode, I want to share with you 5 easy ways to communicate better within your relationship. Now, the first one is very important, and that is to be present in your relationship. Now, to be present in your relationship, you might wonder, what does being present have to do with communication in a relationship? Because that's what this video is about. Like, where does it fit in? Well, you see, conflict avoidance is not the hallmark of a good relationship. On the contrary, it's the symptom of serious problems and poor communication within your relationship. And if you're not present in your relationship, if you choose to keep quiet and distant yourself from your partner, it simply won't end well. If you want to improve communication in your relationship and truly understand what your partner is telling you, simply be present. What you need to do is put time aside and dedicate yourself 100% to communicating with your partner. They must truly feel they have your full attention and that they are your number one priority at that specific time. Now, it goes without saying that it is difficult to listen and be fully present, aware and mindful when you are angry and stressed, or are working on things that take time away from this relationship. Now, this is part of life, but it's important, very important, that you realize that it's not an excuse for neglecting communication within your relationship. Remember that intimacy, love and trust, those things are built when times are hard, not when they are easy. And secondly, don't try to read the other person's mind. Sometimes you can tell just by looking at someone what they may be feeling, but don't be fooled. It's not always easy to do this. And let's face it, you and me, as much as we want to be mind readers, we are not. If you're not sure what your partner is feeling, simply ask them. And if you're the one holding things in and expecting your partner to, like I mentioned, read your mind, take a moment to appreciate the fact that your partner is making an effort by asking you what's going on, honey, rather than ignoring the problem. And what you should do in turn is do your best to let them know how, very importantly, how you're feeling when you're ready to open up about whatever's bothering you. It's not healthy to say that you are okay when you are not, and then get mad at your partner for not figuring it out. Be honest about how you feel to the best of your ability, and try to express it in a healthy way before it gets to the point where it blows up and someone says something that they will regret. And you don't want that. And thirdly, be honest and open. Honesty is the foundation for trust in a relationship. And trust is necessary for a relationship to function and thrive. When you are always honest with someone, that tells and speaks of someone, that a person they can trust, and it speaks of a person with integrity and sound principles. It's the type of person that keeps their commitments and promises. That is why being honest and open is at the top of the list for how to improve communication within a relationship. Say what you mean and make your feelings and your needs clear. You see, retreating from conflict seems deceptively safe and comfortable, but it's no substitute for trust in a relationship, and it will never help you learn how to communicate better with your partner. And walking away from an argument is a temporary way to deal with an ongoing communication issue, and must only be, very importantly, only be done to achieve a brief cooling off period. When you disagree with your partner, you must be able to trust that what you say will be heard and respected, and so does your partner, vice versa. Honesty is always the best policy. Let me just share with you some practical tips on how to improve communication in a relationship, and that is really any relationship, whether it's romantic whatsoever. So my advice to you, these practical tips, is always talk about important and sensitive issues. Always do that face to face. It is much more effective. But I am also aware, depending on your relationship with the other person, the other party, it might be difficult to achieve. I mean, it might not even be an option. But I just want to put this out there. I know face to face, there's always have better benefits than anything else. And then, as I mentioned before, be open and honest. Find the right time for important conversations. Don't be abusive or verbally aggressive, even if it's an emotive issue. Tempers flare, but control your emotions. And keep in mind, you must keep in mind that not everyone is good at expressing how they feel. So approach this conversation in a calm and relaxed way, in a quiet environment, preferably where both parties are comfortable. If you both have busy lifestyles, setting time aside to talk can really help. This also means that you'll have time to process your thoughts and even write down, which is also recommended, the points that you want to cover. Don't communicate via text. Although some people find it incredibly difficult to say what they want to say face to face, you should never approach, that's just my advice to you, a serious subject or start an argument via a text message. You see, text messages, can be interpreted in lots of different ways. As such, they're often misunderstood. It can make a potentially volatile situation 10 times worse. And also, choose your language carefully. A lot of time, our choice of words can be perceived as being defensive. Especially if you use words such as you. I'm using it. Those words during a conversation. So instead, make a conscious effort. I'm using it respectfully. You understand what I'm saying? Use words like I or we. After all, the last thing that you want is for your partner or family member or friend to feel that they are under attack. That's it for today's episode, everybody. And I sincerely hope that it will help you to better communicate in your relationship. And I want to encourage you to send it to the person that you want to reach out to. And if you are that person on the receiving end, well, first of all, thank you for watching all the way to this video. I am sure that, or let me rephrase. I know that whoever sent this video link to you, want your relationship to thrive. They love you, they respect you, and they only wants the best for you. So reach out to them. They've reached out to you, and let us know in the comment section below how things are going. And I sincerely hope that this episode was of value to you. And if it was, can I kindly ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and to share it, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Those things are good for the YouTube algorithms. When you like, you subscribe, and you share the videos, and you comment, of course. And that way, YouTube will recommend my content and videos in particular to a wider audience. And that way we will be able to reach more people who you and I know can benefit from the contents of these videos. Thank you so much, everybody. I see you in the next episode. Stay blessed.